to talk about food. And I've been wanting to talk about food for a long time. I have tried and been almost everything that you could imagine. And today I'm ready to talk about it and tell you what I've learned, the good, the bad, the ugly, and what seems to be the best diet, and what I feel after so much research and then so much self-experimentation on what to be the best diet. Let me just say that I started out with all kinds of things. I've been everything from, if you take it down to the very extreme, done waterfast, fruitarians, raw vegan diet, a vegan, cooked vegan diet, been a vegetarian, and then you sort of get up into like the Mediterranean type style diets. I have been paleo, then paleo AIP. I've done a lot of GAPS, which includes all the fermented stuff as well, and then high fat, low carb, and all the way up to keto. So I have done and been them all, and when I say that, I don't just mean a little bit. I mean like full on, at least a trial of 90 days for each, but several of them for a year, 6 months, a year, more. So, and I learned some very important things about all the different diets, because I keep thinking the diet is what's going to heal you. The diet is what's going to set you apart. What you put in, you are what you eat. You hear all these things like nutrition is everything, and I believe that. I believe that at my core foundation. And I've been everything to try to figure this out. And I do want to go over each individual diet and what I learned from them, and what the benefits are and what the drawbacks are. But I just want to start out by saying the reason why I am not vegan, and particularly raw vegan. And I will just say that I found out the hard way and through much hours of research that the body needs animal products. So when it comes down to it, my philosophy on eating is simple. Organic, fresh as you can, produce, and organic, fresh as you can, animals who have eaten organic, fresh as they can, produce. So you basically need both. You need both to sustain your body, to build your brain, to build your tissues, to detox, to nourish. You need plants and you need animals. Those are the two things that you can't live without, and of course you need water, and you need a mix of all three. And when I say animals, I mean the bones, the skin. I also mean fish, lots of seafood, crustaceans. You need organ meats, you need it all. And similarly, you need all the vegetation, you need vegetables, you need all the greens, all the detoxifiers, you need it all. And to try to live on one or the other. And remember, I have been keto and cut out basically all carbs. And I have been raw vegan and cut out all meat, all animal products of any kind, and only eaten raw. So I have done it, I have lived it, and I will tell you that when I was a raw vegan, I got worse, a lot worse. And I didn't just attempt it once. I realized what was happening. After a period of 90 days, I stopped, tried a different diet, and eventually, a year or two later, I came back to it and gave it another chance. Same thing happened. So, with all the hours of research I've put into it, I just want to state right up front that to be raw vegan, raw vegans can't make it in society. They've never been part of human evolution, period. Animals need B12, they need meat. An entire species needs meat to live. So, and that's just a fact. So, being raw vegan is dangerous. It's compromising your health. And although you are getting huge benefits from all the different arrays of nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruits, everything that you need, and I mean the rewards, and that's why people feel so great, because you're getting so much vital nutrition that it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That's why raw vegans promote that lifestyle, and that's why they feel great. It is amazing, but long term you can't sustain it because your body also needs meat. So it's almost like, and I'll go into this when I talk about every diet, but it's almost like you need to be a vegan and a raw vegan. You know, I don't like grains, and raw vegans have that right. Dairy, a lot of people are sensitive to it, so raw vegans have that right. There's a lot of things that raw vegans have right, including the abundance of produce that they eat, which is fresh, raw, organic, you know, sprouted, natural, and they flood their body with these phytochemicals, which is incredible. But I almost wish you could be raw vegan and like almost like a paleo, keto, high fat animal products at the same time. I almost wish you could marry those two, and that's sort of what paleo does, to be honest. But there's a much more emphasis on meat than there is vegetables, and I think probably the plate should be full of vegetables and then topped with meat and fish and, you know, organ meats and bones and collagens and stews and bone broths and all these different things, but you definitely can't have one without the other. It's I searched a lot. I mean, I did not get my ego into this at all. It's like I didn't care what I was going to be, whether I was going to be keto, raw vegan, paleo, GAPS. Like, I didn't care. Whole30. I didn't care. I just wanted to feel better, and I wanted to get my health back. I want to get healthy. So to me, you know, if somebody had said, eat dog shit every day for the rest of your life, I would have done it. When you're desperate, you will do anything. So I really didn't care what the food was at all. So, you know, I don't have a personal bias in this. I just wanted to be healthy. And in the end, I have learned many, many things about diets, and that is the starting point that I'll take the conversation, where you need plants and you need animals who eat plants. Simple, plain and simple. And, you know, that's how we evolved. And over 200 million years ago, when we first started, to 200,000 years ago, when, you know, we cooked and ate meat and our brains grew and the humans emerged. And I mean, this is human evolution. We need cooked food. We need vegetables. We need plants. We need animals. We need all of it. We need minerals. We need vitamins. We need so many things in the whole food form that, and we need fat. You know, you can't exist on a low fat diet. I tried. And similarly, I tried a completely ketogenic high fat diet. Your body needs carbs. It does need some carbs. So in the end, plants and animals, that's where we're going to start as a basis to this food conversation, and we will get more into it next time, dissecting all the different diets. Thanks. Have a good day. Eat healthy.